So you want me to introduce like?
Oh, these.
Okay. We are the Hortons. This is the hard part. All right, here we are. We're the Hortons. My name is Bailey. This is Kyle, and we have a new daughter named Reese. Yep. We look forward to getting to know you guys a little bit better, as well as letting you see a little bit into our life and into who we are. Mostly just for the sake of it's fun to make new friends, and what better place than the internet. But really, it all goes back to when we first met. Kyle and I grew up in the exact same neighborhood, just a couple houses down the street from each other. We met when we were about 6 and 7 years old, and kind of stayed under each other's radars right up until one day walking home from junior high, I got hit in the back of the head with a snowball. And that was Kyle's initial step towards telling me he thought I was cute. Some days I can still feel that snowball. But after a few years of shameless flirting,
that snowball should have been a sign for you to head for the hills.
I know, I didn't listen, I guess.
Well, you're too late now. Gotcha.
Thank goodness. So about 10 years ago, we started dating off and on throughout high school. Nothing serious, at least that's what I had thought. But Kyle definitely had his goals set. Kyle then left to serve a service mission for our church. He's lived in Paraguay for 2 years, teaching others about Jesus Christ. At the end of that mission, he started getting ready to come home and letting me know he was excited to come see me. And I decided to up and leave on my own mission to go serve a Spanish-speaking mission in Nebraska, doing the same things. Yeah.
Isn't that nice of her to just up and leave like that? I got home, I hadn't seen her for 2 years, and it soon became 3.5, only really communicated by emails and letters.
Mm-hmm. Old-fashioned.
Yeah, old-fashioned style.
Old-fashioned courtship.
Yeah, it was kind of cute. We got to know each other
Yes.
at a different level that way, and it was a bit of a sacrifice, but I'm beyond glad
worth the wait.
Yep, absolutely worth the wait. Yeah, so we got married and
in 2018.
In 2018, so now 4 years ago, coming on 5, we moved up to Logan, where we attended Utah State University and
lived in a tiny apartment.
Lived in a tiny apartment. We
ate rice and beans.
Yeah. So our apartment, we rented it out from our relatives who just had a spare room that we stayed in, and didn't have a kitchen sink or anything, but we made our own little kitchenette in there and cleaned our dishes in a bucket out in the hose in the summertime. And then
sounds like a little house on the prairie, but it was a little piece of heaven for a newlywed couple who had no expectations on what life needed to be other than with each other. It was bare bones for sure, and it was a small space that forced us to learn how to get along with each other. But it helped. It gave us a great start. It's one of the biggest reasons why we can afford to do the things that we do. So I'm really thankful for that, and I'm thankful for the lessons it taught me as well on minimalism and how truly few things we do need to get along and to be happy. Because we didn't have anything at that time. We still really don't. Oh, we've got plenty, huh?
We have more than we need. 2 years ago, we bought a house here in Logan, and we've enjoyed it ever since.
And now here we are, getting ready to leave it all behind and to become like we were in our old, small little apartment. Minimalists in the fact that we value each other's company and experiences more than the things that we have around us. So tell them a little bit about what Dream to Journey is.
So the whole reason this Dream to Journey started was about a year ago. I was asked by someone at an open house why it is that we live in Logan. I work from home, so I could work from anywhere. And so I really had to come up with a defensible excuse. Why do we live in rural, small town Utah when we can live anywhere?
Yeah, and it wasn't a hard question to answer. We love Logan. We've loved the small communities, the tight, close-knit neighbors. We've loved being 5 minutes away from a hiking trail or a fishing hole. We've loved the fact that we are a little further away from home, so we have an opportunity to really be independent and on our own.
but we started dreaming about where it is that we could end up living. You know, if we could truly live anywhere, why are we where we are now?
So about a couple months before Reese was born, our daughter, I think Kyle was starting to get a little antsy, thinking, "Oh my goodness, like we've got some big life changes coming our way." And we call it his quarter life crisis.
Yeah, I went through a bit of a quarter life crisis. Started realizing how short life truly is.
That's right.
And
so I was at work one day when I got a phone call saying, "Hey, how's your day been?" "Oh, it's been good. I've got a question for you." I'm thinking it's going to be like, "Can we go out to dinner tonight instead of cooking at home?" And I would gladly answer yes. But that was not the question. The question was, "Hey, what are your thoughts about living in Paris for a whole month?" And I was just kind of like, wow, like that's a big dream. I had no idea that was on the radar of dreaming. I didn't know we could dream that big. And next thing you know, after giving them the green light to that 1 month, we are doing a much bigger dream.
Yep. It has snowballed now into a few months, closer to a year. We're renting out our house and we'll be beginning our world travels in Europe for the next year. We've bought one-way tickets, so we really don't know when we'll be back, but we have a list of destinations we're excited to hit, and of course they're all the major destinations you can think of. Paris, we mentioned earlier. We'll be seeing parts of Italy. We'll be in Spain. We'll be in the UK. We'll be
wherever the wind takes us.
Wherever the wind takes us, and we're going to be flexible on things. Like we said, we've got a little girl that will be carrying along with us, and I'll be having to work and maintain my career while I'm out there, so that'll be another challenge. Bailey's going to be full-time taking care of Reese, so it's going to be quite the adventure.
Yeah, slow travel is the way that we're going to be able to really enjoy the fact that we're not hitting these countries fast and hard, but taking our time to explore will give us a new perspective that not many people can have.
Yeah. So we'll have more details though on our travels as the weeks come, as we figure things out ourselves, and as we produce these weekly videos. Comment down below, let us know where it is you're watching this from so we can get to know you a little better.
We love that. And like always, dream big and enjoy the journey.
Thanks for watching.
I didn't realize it was going. Here I am, like...
Get your face powdered.
Like we said, we're the Hortons. This is Kyle and I'm Bailey. We have a little 1-year-old... Not 1 year. Let's try it again. Alright. Hi, we're the Hortons. My name is Bailey. This is Kyle. And we have a little newborn daughter named Reese.
Yep, that's it.
I got past my part. I'm done.
You nailed it. I'm totally blinking here.